Julian Alvarez man leads the lineup for Atletico Madrid tonight against Ademola Lookman, Koki, Marcos Llorente, and Kenny Simeone joins from the attack and the midfield. In the defense, we have Matteo Gary, David Ango, Lenormand, and Noé Molina. In defense for Atletico Madrid tonight, Juan Musso in the post, leading a 4-4-2 formation for Atletico Madrid. Legendary striker Robert Lewandowski leads the line for Barcelona tonight, alongside Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, and Marcus Rashford. England. In the midfield, Eric Garcia and Pedri. In defense, Yus Kunde, Pau Kubasi, Gerard Martin, Juan Cancelo, and Joao Garcia in a 4-2-3-1 formation for Liverpool tonight against the defending champions of the UEFA Champions League. Yes, we have Ugo Ketike leading the line for them alongside Florian Wirtz, Dominic Zoboszlai, and Jeremy Frimpong. In the midfield, Alexis McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch. In defense, Milos Karkas, Vijay van Dijk, Ibrahim Konate, Joe Gomez, and Georgi Mamadashvili still playing ahead of Alisson Becker. Mohamed Salah dropped to the bench in a 4-2-3-1 formation for Liverpool tonight. The champions filing out with Desiree Dewey, Usman Dembele, and Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. In the midfield, Warren Zari Emery, Vitinha, and João Neves. In defense, Ashraf Hakimi, African Footballer of the Year, Marquinhos, William Pache, and Nuno Mendes, Matvei Safinov in a 4-3-3 formation for PSG tonight. Liverpool. A light fire damaged the roof of Velodrome in Rio de Janeiro's Olympic Park, but the venue's track was not affected. About 80 firefighters and 20 fire engines battered the blaze after being called at 4:17 local time today. The state military fire department revealed the venue where Great Britain won 6 Olympic and 8 Paralympic gold medals in 2016 houses the Olympic Museum, which features exhibits and artifacts from the Games. De Janeiro Mayor Eduardo Cavalli said a preliminary assessment had found the track at the Olympic Velodrome was not damaged in any way. It remains intact, well preserved. Obviously, it will need to be cleaned and undergo some form of maintenance before we can announce that the velodrome is back in operation. Lieutenant Colonel Fabio Contreras reviewed that Brazil firefighters tackled the blaze inside and outside of the velodrome and worked to protect artifacts in the museum. No injuries were reported, and officials said there was no risk of the blaze spreading to other parts of the Olympic complex. The velodrome roof previously caught fire twice in 2017, with both incidents linked to falling sky lanterns. Former Premier League champions Leicester City have lost their appeal against their 6-point deduction for breaching English Football League financial rules. The sanction was imposed on the club in February by an independent commission and saw the Foxes fall from 17th to 20th. However, they have since dropped into the championship relegation zone and are a point adrift of safety with 5 games remaining. They were initially charged by the Premier League in May 2025 for breaching profit and sustainability rules (PSR) relating to the 2023-24 season when they were in championship. Leicester City, in a statement, said, "With the end and 5 games of the season remaining, and is fully focused on the matches in front of us and on shaping the outcome of our season through our results on the pitch. We know this has been a challenging period, and we thank our supporters for the backing they continue to give the team. The responsibility now is to ensure these remaining games are approached with the focus and intent our current situations demand." The Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has confirmed that goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo is set to make his debut for the Super Eagles at the forthcoming Unity Cup tournament, which is scheduled for next month. Okonkwo has recently finalized his change of international allegiance from England to Nigeria after having represented England at the various youth levels, having played for England under 16, under 17, and under 18 levels. The former Arsenal goalkeeper received FIFA approval on Monday to compete for Nigeria at the senior level. An official from the NFF indicated that Okonkwo showed considerable enthusiasm regarding his switch, which facilitated the process for the federation. The official also mentioned that Super Eagles head coach Eric Shelley is eager to include the goalkeeper in his plans leading up to the tournament. Okonkwo's remarkable performance this season have further bolstered his case for a national team call-up. The 24-year-old has made 42 appearances across all competitions and achieved 10 clean sheets in 37 championship matches, positioning him among the top performing goalkeepers in the league. The Super Eagles are anticipated to commence the Unity Cup campaign against Zimbabwe on Tuesday, 26th of May 2026 at the Valley, the home ground of Charlton Athletic in England. Rivers United have received a bye into the quarterfinals of the 2026 Federation Cup. The Pride of Rivers will enter the competition at the last eight stage. They will face the winner of the first round tie between Star FC and Rain FC. The quarterfinals is scheduled for Thursday, 16th of April. The opening round fixtures will begin on the 10th with Tobin's Net FC coming up against the Cardinal FC. West Bros FC will play Prime 7 FC, while the Future Stars FC will meet Remy Jackson FC on the 13th of April. The semi-finals are slated for April 20 to 21, with the men's final set for April 25 at 3 p.m. Matches will be staged at the Shark Stadium and Adoki Mastermarket Stadium in Port Harcourt. The Russian Olympic Committee (ROC) says it will make cash payment to 116 of the country's athletes who were not allowed to compete at the Winter Olympics. Athletes with Russian or Belarusian passport have been barred from many international sport competitions since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. But a thin Russian athletes were approved to compete as neutrals at the Milan Cortina Games in Italy in February. Russian Sport Minister and ROC Chairman Mikhail Dektarev said an executive committee decided on Tuesday to award monetary bonuses to all Olympic athletes who were unable to travel to the Games due to treacherous political reasons. Nikita Filipov was the only Russian athlete to win a medal at the Winter Olympics, taking silver in ski mountaineering. In tennis, Dani Medvedev obliterated a racket as he suffered the first 6-love loss of his career at the hands of Matteo Berrettini in Monte Carlo. The combustible Russian has made no secret of his dislike of playing on clay, previously describing it as a surface for losers. However, within an abject 59-minute second-round performance against world number 90 Berrettini, after losing the first set and going an immediate breakdown in the second, Medvedev threw his racket against the Hardens at the back of the court. To the amusement of crowd, he then picked the racket back up and smashed it against the ground 6 times, ultimately snapping it in half. Medvedev, who has likened playing on clay to being like a dog in the dirt, did not win any more than 2 points in the final 11 games as they fell to a double bagel defeat. The world number 10 hit 28 on first arrows, 5 double faults, and 1 just 4 of 21 points behind his second serve in this match, showing Medvedev as becoming famous for his outburst, most notably at last year's US Open, where he had a meltdown after a photographer walked on court mid-match. All right, the second day of the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League is tonight by 8 p.m. Barcelona will take on Atletico Madrid once again, the second time this week. The last time it was in the Spanish La Liga, they went to the Metropolitano to beat Atletico Madrid 2 goals to 1, and there was a red card in that particular match. But this time around, it is set for tonight Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. No Rafinha in tonight's game. And yes, we wait to see what's going to happen. These two teams have been doing the dog and cat toss all season. They've met multiple times. Atletico Madrid and pole position to win the Copa del Rey after they dumped Barcelona out of the Copa del Rey this season, beating them 4 goals to 3 on aggregate. The first leg ended 4 goals to nothing. Ademola Lookman was influential in that game. The second leg ended 3 goals to nothing in favor of Barcelona, but little too late. They could not make up the points or even outscore Atletico Madrid in that particular game. They meet tonight once again. Yes, it's Atletico Madrid losing their last game to Barcelona 2 goals to 1. And when you look at the number of times that they've met in the last 5 matches, Atletico Madrid have only been able to beat Barcelona once in the last 5 matches. 4 victories for Barcelona. Will that be the case tonight? Will it count tonight? Do you fancy Atletico Madrid getting something at Camp Nou tonight? It all set. Ademola Lookman starts these kind of games. I'm sure he loves. He loves to play against the top teams. He's influential against the top teams, against Barcelona. He scored against Real Madrid in the Spanish La Liga also. So the game is set. It is not perfectly poised. Barcelona have been dominant, more than that of Atletico Madrid. The last time these two teams met and saw each other's jersey color was Barcelona coming on top once again. So we wait and see how that's going to pan out. Right, let's get here from Anse Flick talk about the game against Atletico Madrid tonight. It's all Spanish affair, yes, and we are set for the game.
Wow, this is Atleti is a tough team. They have the right attitude. They have a lot of intensity. They have fast players. They have fantastic players on the pitch, and you also saw it on Saturday. Though they rested many players, but they also the quality was very high, and they love to defend. They know how to defend in the deep block. It's not so easy. It's not so easy to to score 2 goals in Atletico. So this is what I can say, and it's always tough because there will be a lot of emotions in this game because they are 2 legs. We try to give our best to get a good result tomorrow, but also we know that we also have to play there. And but I'm looking forward because this is a positive thing. We are in this round because we won against Newcastle. We deserved it, and we want to go on, and we want to, yeah, like I say, we want to reach our goal.
Right, remember the game against Newcastle United? Newcastle United thought they were on the same level at that time. Thought they were, and on the same level with Barcelona, and we saw a devastated second half performance from Barcelona against Liverpool in that game. All right, yes, we also have that game between PSG versus Liverpool. Now, PSG defeated Liverpool both legs last season in the Champions League. One goal to Norton for the two games. Yes, one goal to Norton. Is it one goal to Norton for the two games? Yes, it wasn't. Liverpool were defeated by PSG one goal to Norton. And yes, there was also the other game that Liverpool won against PSG one goal to Norton in the Champions League. Yes, it's crazy between the two teams. Now PSG is coming up from a very fine position, won their game, won their last game. Liverpool were heavily beaten in their last game by Manchester City. They conceded 4 in 20 minutes in the game against Manchester City, and they are up against a more devastating team, a more talented team than what Manchester City have produced this season. What do you think will happen tonight? Anna Slot, his job is on the line. It's so bad that first of all, he wasn't supposed to lose in that manner against Manchester City, losing 4 goals to nothing. But the manner in which he loses tonight might tell if he's still going to have that job at the end of the season. This is an opportunity for him to turn around the team and turn around, convince the investors that they can still win titles for them. It's games like this against PSG. So what are we expecting in today's game? First of all, let's get here from Anna Slow, talk about the availability of Alexander Isak, then the performance, then we start picking your call. This is Open Sports on 94.5 Open Radio in a good.
Finished close to a week of team training sessions now, so he can play a part. Otherwise, I wouldn't take him. I decided not to take him to the Etihad because we felt in talks with the player medical performance staff that he wasn't able to get a performance out of him yet. And since he's with us now, we do think that we can get a performance out of him now, but not to start. That be clear. The first 35 minutes gives me a lot of confidence that we're able to go toe to toe against a team that, combined with Paris Saint-Germain, is for me one of the best or the best two teams in open play. The hardest teams to play against in open play, I have to say it like that, because of their quality, because of the way they are managed. And we were able to do it very well for 35 minutes. But I can tell you, if we have the 20 minutes we had at City, if we have them tomorrow evening here, we will again concede 4 goals. Because these players over here know how to act if we are 20 minutes of that. So it's a challenge for us to be from the first till the last second at the level we were in the first 45 minutes. If not, it's going to be a really hard night again, like it was last year, where we completely deserved to lose 4-0 over here, or maybe more. But that's the beauty. In the 85th minute, we scored a goal. Like, wow, this was robbery.
All right, for Florian Wirtz, he needs to step up in today's game, bring even if it's half of the performance he gives to the German machine when he plays for the German national team to Liverpool. Maybe it will be enough, for something to happen, for a miracle magic to happen tonight. Yes, he also spoke about the game against Manchester City and the game that they are playing today. But then this particular one is about backing his coach, Anna Slot.
We are believing in the manager. The team should believe in the manager because they won the league last season. We had a lot of good games this season. As I said before, we wanted it to be better, but it is what it is now. We still have things to play for, and yeah, everything I can say to that is that we believe in the manager and yeah, try to get our best on the pitch tomorrow.
0916005945, 0916004945. Those are the numbers to call. We are ready. Good evening to you. How far now are you doing, my guy? Mm. Jesus. Mm. They shall collect. They shall collect plenty. Mm. Mm. Guara, 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 guara. Guara, guara. Oh my God. Okay. Thus, this is your take. I will not take it, but it's okay. Thank you. 0916005945. Do you think Liverpool can do anything against this PSG team? Do you think that a miracle magic can happen? Good evening to you. Hello. Okay. If you think so, yeah, will it happen? How will it happen? Which player do you expect to turn up for Liverpool tonight? You're expecting the Frenchman in the team, Ugo Ketike, to turn up into this game. You expect that to happen against PSG. We wait. He wasn't part of the team last season, but he's part of the team now. 0916005945. Good evening to you. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? All right, 0916005945. Yes, we also have. Yes, good evening to you. My guy, how far now? Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, my friend. Mm. Who is buying you again? Who's buying you again? Okay. 0916005945. Champions League teams only, please. And I'm saying that because I'm not expecting Chelsea fans to. Good evening to you. Yes, how far now? All right. Yeah. Real Madrid. Mm. Sporting Lisbon. Mm. Liverpool go collect this night. Toski. Okay. Mm. They go for draw, ba? Me say they stand for spirit. Me and you they say things for spirit. 2-2. 2-2. All right. Thank you very much. 0916005945. Good evening to you. Okay. 0916004945. 0916004945. You can also text us on WhatsApp. Good evening to you. Oh boy, not what he used. Right, 0916005945. Let's have your predictions. Good evening to you.
Hello, Mr. Banky. Good evening.
How are you, man?
I'm fine. I'm Chris Francis calling from Banky.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Football. If you are deep in form, is shown in the pitch, and if you are in good form, it's also shown on the pitch.
Yes.
Yes. On paper and based on the past matches,
Mm.
PSG is the team that can just
As the favorite. Yeah.
but I do believe a miracle can still happen, but without really pointing out any particular player that can be put there for Liverpool.
Mm.
But the miracle can still happen. Yeah, it's still football.
Okay.
So we can't rule the fact
It
that
can rule it out.
Liverpool has nothing to offer.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's wisdom.
For Barca
Mm.
and
Atletico.
Madrid, that really promises to be a very tight game.
It can be as tight and as open too.
Who is demonstrating like a choir master conductor the touchline.
You know his ways now.
If he can pay back, but it will not be easy for him.
That's how now.
They will play the real football and still winning.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, my friend. Thank you, guys. Return tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. Definitely with the result of these two matches, blockbuster matches. That's what I describe them as. That's what I call them. PSG at home to Liverpool, Barcelona, and all Spanish affair against Atletico Madrid, the team they defeated the last time they played football. All right, all that will come to our desk tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. And don't forget that we also have 7:30 p.m. weekdays. Open spot is 8 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. on 94.5 Open Radio Enugu. Just before I leave, dropping breaking news. This has nothing to do with football or sport. Leaders of the African Democratic Congress (ADC) and the Turaki faction of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) are currently holding a stakeholders meeting. Among those present are the national chairman of the ADC, David Mark, former vice president of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, former governor of Kano State, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, and the Labour Party's presidential candidate in the last election, Peter Obi. Also in attendance are former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babachu Lawal, former River State, former Governor of River State, Rotimi Amechi. Okay, more in our news. This is Urban Sports on 94.5 Urban Radio. Return tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. I am Banky.